Although, how's the supply situation over here? Well, apparently not very good, looking at the counters there. Oh, we got a radar station in Klin and infrastructure in Borley. That's good. Yeah, we need a lot of reinforcements again. Luckily, we do have almost 1600 IC right now, so that's not too bad. And we got quite a bit of infrastructure to be completed rather shortly. Well, not completed, but next level's completed at least. Do an attack there. Is this... Ooh, 71st Division needs to pull back. Is in a bit of a rough situation. But our counterattacks are doing just fine. We could maybe spread these out a little bit. These are already attacking. You know, give us some heavier punch into that spearhead. Over here, there's a massive stack of troops there, but it's probably mostly headquarters going through. Oh, there we go. We caught those bombers now. Problem is that it's now 35% strength. It needs to pull back. Lost 22,000 men in there. This is mostly the bombardment, to be fair. I could attack there, but it's probably quite risky. I mean, it is rather cold, so the weather is going to be rather bad in there for us. Especially for armor attack. Those are doing fine in terms of combat. We could maybe start sending some troops to attack over here. Assuming that that's not... Well, that's mostly headquarters. And it does not include Stalin. I believe Stalin is somewhere over here, maybe? Hard to tell. We've been... Oh, that's where the headquarters are now. Is that the one that we're bombing? I mean, oh, you could actually do some bombing. How about you actually do some bombing on that one? It's not really the best province to do that in, but I think that might be making quite a difference on the defenders, at least. And let's put in some air intercept aggressive on a daily basis. So actually, we're going to be doing it both on that region. I don't think they have a lot of air force. I mean, they do have planes in here, but I don't think they're doing a lot with their planes right now. I mean, how is their manpower? Oh, they are out of manpower according to our spies now. Well, how's the unity now? Is it still 86.7%? Okay. So, yeah, slowly improving. The battleship we can use Marcus Aurelius, there's Julius. I call Julius Caesar. I'll give some examples. I think the first one we're probably going to go with Julius Caesar. We do actually need to build or set up some sort of fleet for it already, I think. Although I don't suppose it's going to have a lot of action right now, let's be honest. But look, put in a heavy cruiser, we'll put in maybe anti-air cruiser, and then a light cruiser, and we'll put in a destroyer as well. So it's fairly balanced setup overall. Unfortunately, we are running really low on admirals. So maybe we should actually take admirals away from some stuff like these, which don't really need them. Especially the auxiliary ships, I mean, and the transports. Do we still have the auxiliary ships? We do. Honestly, the auxiliary ships are quite horrendous at this stage, so we might even dismantle these at some point. But I think that's enough officer juggling for now. Subs can do away from admirals so long as there's no active combat. Yeah, that's true as well. But I think I'll keep the submarines with admirals for now. I think the transports are something that needs a lot less admirals right now, especially since we're not really using them. Righto. How's the defense in here? Oh, well, there's someone that needs to pull back. But for the time being, the situation is a lot improved. There we go, we're pushing through there. Are we? Yeah, we're getting into the plains here. southeast of Gorky now. Are we doing ground bombardment there? No, I don't think we are. Oh, come on. Where's this Velika Luki? Okay. It's not too far away. I think that might be a bit of a waste, though. Oh, right, yeah, we got some troops here. We'll send them forward, and they'll be able to do clear that enemy out, at least. But yeah, we're starting to get into a phase where the Soviets are using a lot of, or getting a lot of partisans. But it's just mostly because the kind of rebels or unrest revolt is bloody massive. Hello, Cat. How's it going? How was your airsoft? Oh, there we go. Finally a victory. Let's go ahead and send in 2 divisions there, and let's set these 2 to attack in there, and maybe this one to attack there. Oh dear, actually. Oh boy. Let's stop that attack instead. So was it this one? Yeah, you don't go in there. Knee hurt. Ah, fair enough. I'm glad to hear you had fun. Okay, 9 more days for some more infrastructure, that's good. And yeah, in about a month we should be getting 2 carriers, which is definitely good news. I think the supply situation is slowly improving in the north as well. I mean, of course, with the roads improving and all that, it is to be expected. Oh, they got a bit of counterattack going on in here. Well, that's actually fine by me, because most of the time they'll probably just lose. Right, so that's another stack of headquarters there. We might be able to get across with some infantry, for example. Although, actually, no. We don't want to attack through there. We want to send troops around here. We don't want to get next to the province where Stalin is right now. We want to kind of try to encircle it, so that's going to be a bit of a tricky situation overall, but if we could capture that stack, that'd be brilliant. Ooh, capital ship secondary guns advance. Oh, and the infantry French upgrades can be researched now. That is exactly what we'll do. I'll even put them to the top of the list. Oh, and the fleet carrier class is going to be done in about a week. As that's going to be under the level 3. We still need 1 more level for the modifiers. But that is at least a step closer to them. I don't think I'll be able to attack that stack there. I mean, I could attack, but I don't think I'd be winning. Well, actually, with the help of these, yeah, these 4 can take it on. Oh, right, we had a bit of combat in there. Well, luckily we didn't shatter in that. It could have been a lot worse. Romanian Indian army, yeah, we can. I don't suppose, well, we haven't reached the Africa yet, so we can't do the African recruitment. But once we start finding the allies, we'll eventually get to that, and we're going to start recruiting them as well to get some colonial troops. I don't think we necessarily need to use them a lot, although, you know, it is extra troops, so it's not bad in that sense. Let's bring in some troops here so we can maybe get to Gorgi and push their capital a bit further away, perhaps. Plus, it's going to be another... actually, it's probably going to be like 1% extra for the surrender brokers, so yeah, it's not that great. But hey, it's going to be at least 1% closer to victory. Yeah, we're slowly getting across the river there. Although I suppose we... Oh no, actually, we are not support attacking from here. That's probably something that we should be doing, though. Can we... Oh yeah, these are already attacking. Send in some infantry over here. Start holding the line. While we push through these stacks and stacks of headquarters. Stalin, I believe... Oh, upgrade battleship advance. It's one of these two, I believe it's actually right over here right now. It used to be down here, or somewhere over here at the start of the stream today. But then we kind of we were risking on shattering the division, and I didn't shattering Stalin. That would have meant that he would escape anyway. So I didn't want to do that. So I kind of let him escape for a little bit so that we can surround the division and all that. Later. Oh, hello. Okay, well, let's go ahead and advance down there and down there. Gives you the ability to build them rather than receive them via events. Ah, okay. It could be in this one as well, though I'm not entirely sure. I guess we'll find out eventually. Oh, well, let's go ahead and attack there. Oh, wait, no, that's Stalin. Don't attack there. We could maybe start moving some troops around here to start maybe taking these provinces. So we can kind of start meeting the armored spearhead from the east, or north of Stalin's location. How well we'll actually succeed in that, I'm not entirely sure, but we'll find out. Okay, they got a bit of a counterattack going in here. How bad is this situation? They are attacking from Lyskovo, and there is quite a collection of troops there. It's probably like one of each, but still, it's probably at least 4 divisions. No, but we can see already 6 different divisions in there, so yeah, it's quite a lot of troops there. I don't think we'll be able to attack there, but we might be able to attack into Kostovo. Go ahead and take these two, and give a bit of a attack in there. It's... oh, well... there's quite a few units in there, but most of them will probably shatter rather soon. And speaking of shattering, we could maybe speed that up a little bit with some bombardment from here somewhere. If we can reach there. Just about. Well, I mean, that's enough for us. I do have another 2 over here that could maybe do a bit of a crown attack over there for a little while. Especially if we give a bit of a support attack there. There we go. Because we won the combat there. How's this battle going on now? Because that light infantry from Xinjiang is now retreating immediately. I'm here. I don't blame it. I don't think they were quite prepared for Romanian heavy tanks. Let's go ahead and attack into that stack there. So that's, yeah, the infantry division, or one of the infantry divisions is already going to surrender. Well, not surrender, but retreat from there. And now we're bombing that division quite nicely. We could maybe send in a little bit troops there. How's this combat going in? Ooh. Yeah, not great, I would say. Actually, what I could perhaps do is I could... oh, where was this one? Ah, there we go. Another defensive victory. Oh, that division needs a bit of reinforcements. It looks like a manpower... I mean, we're getting 163 manpower per month right now. Although that is with the focus on army. That kind of makes sense. So yeah, we're doing fairly well in terms of manpower, at least. Could of course be better, but like compared to a lot of the enemies that were... oh, actually that reminds me, we're down to 57 spies now. We did spend quite a few to send elsewhere, so Brazil... oh wow. They're quite a fascistic government there. Although actually... left-wing radicals in power, what? There's right-wing republic. Okay, there's some fascists in there as well. Okay, I'm so slightly confused by that, but they got about 700 manpower. France has about 400. Mexico has about 200. Oh wow, they got a fair bit of IC actually. Although I reckon they're actually probably getting quite a bit of the IC from the Japanese. But probably not that much. They got quite a bit of manpower, but it is China after all, so shouldn't be surprised by that. Not a lot of resources though, but I suppose since they're a puppet, they will give all of that to Japan. Spain has 900 manpower. We're not at war with Spain, and Spain is not in any alliance yet. USA still has a ton of manpower. Almost 4,000 to be precise. And yeah, of course they got all the resources. They got quite a few carriers and ships in production. But they've also lost a lot of their fleet. So it kind of makes sense that they're trying to recover from that. Oh, there we go. So we got the troops in here in time. How are these troops doing? Actually pretty good in terms of supplies now. Well, most of them anyway. These, not so much. This one could be moved in. Let's move you down there. These are out of supplies. That's not great. But maybe move you here and try to take that one out. Push the enemy back a little bit. I mean, we got the defensive line over here. Oh, right, that reminds me. This one is not built up to the scratch, so to speak. Most of the surrounding provinces are doing fine in terms of full box at least. And this is the end of the line, I believe. Oh, no. Goes up to Kubyshev. Oh, right, yeah, we just conquered that, didn't we? There we go. We got a 3rd division in there. Oh, right, this was the... Yeah, they had a bit of a counterattack going in there, but we did manage to hold them back. Let's go ahead and send 2 more divisions there. Over here we got some divisions that could maybe do a bit of a counterattack over down that way. Actually, we'll probably send all of them. So it's 4 versus 4. Neither side has a particularly good supply situation. Well, actually, we don't have a good supply situation. They got a lot better, actually. We could maybe send you to do ground attacks over there. And you could perhaps do ground attacks over there. Both are based in Leningrad, so it doesn't really matter which one is bombing which. Oh, and we're still seeing a lot of Japanese convoys as well. How's the Japanese unity, by the way? Still 94%. Okay, I mean, that's surprisingly good. Haven't lost a lot of ground either. I do wonder if we could make a peace with them. Nope, impossible. Well, that's fine. I mean, we were going to conquer Japan at some point anyway. So I guess we might as well do that sooner rather than later. Right, so let's go ahead and take a few divisions over here. We could maybe give a bit of a support attack from this side as well. Try to slowly kind of inch... Oh, right, Vologda. What's that? 4 points in there. Oh, yeah, it is. That'd be another 2% of surrender progress. More or less. So, together with Gorky and Vologda, it would be around 88, 89%, somewhere around there. Of the surrender, and the total... Actually, probably a bit more than that. Yeah, it might be about 89% at that point. Of course, depends how much we do damage on their unity in the meanwhile. Now, we are also getting a bit closer to Arkhangelsk. That means that if we can capture that, that's going to push out the navy. We'll probably get our one missing naval battle to get the modifier in. And then they'll have a long way to go back to Siberia. Or Vladivostok, I suppose. Or not necessarily just Vladivostok, but yeah, it's going to be quite... Oh. Right, yeah, we were trying to deal with this one anyway. Yeah, we're doing... Oh, yeah, that's another victory. But where's this one? Oh yeah, this is like a northeast of Yaroslav, where we're fighting right now. We are breaking through that one slowly. Got another 2 divisions down here that we're going to maybe use. Try to slowly cut north and then west and then west to connect to our existing lines here. What I suppose I could do is I could take some troops from here, some troops from here, and start kind of taking a province at a time. Especially if we send some ground bombardment in, which might be easier said than done. Depending on the radius. Oh, that's too far away. Oh wait, no, it was... Oh, but it's still too far away. Well, maybe we'll do some ground attack there instead then. Although the supply situation is still rather dire, especially in this sector. Oh, and the Norwegians are getting a bit uppity as well. Luckily, we did have a division in Petsamo. That should be dealt with rather shortly. The amount of combats has dropped quite drastically again, which is definitely a good thing. We could maybe get down there. We could also give a bit of a support attack in there. That's probably going to make them surrender or retreat soon. Although, if we can just hold it in there, well, until we get the pocket done, then that's going to be yet another division in the north destroyed. Oh, there's some Mongolians in here. I don't think they have very good strength. Also, one thing that I noticed while I was looking through the save file, for some reason, France has researched all the text to reduce the size of units. Which means that they got like, the infantry is like 2,000 men per regiment, and there's a lot of regiments that are 0. They still have technically stats in them, but it's like, I don't know how that's possible. Okay, so we want that. How about we send in someone to support there, and then another 2 to attack north. You could attack over there. Just trying to spread these troops around it a little bit. We could maybe, yeah, we can send a second one down that way. Bit of troops attacking to the northeast. We got some reinforcements arriving into the province shortly. Oh, fleet carrier class advance, excellent. Improved security units and heavy bomber pilot advance. So it's the security units that are ahead of time now, but that's totally alright. Then the carrier stuff we need to start researching again. I believe that's all of them. There we go, so those are going to be done in May, which means that around June, July, August, somewhere around there we'll get the fleet carrier level 4, and that's going to give us some of the modifiers that we were kind of waiting for. How's that? Oh, right, yeah, that was the battles down here, which seem to be going rather nicely. I mean, to be fair, it is mostly just headquarters that we're fighting in here, so no wonder that they're shattering immediately. Oh dear. Oh, we do have a patrol in here. Whether we can actually catch that, I don't know. But that is a massive amount of escorts that we're seeing. That's not really not good for our unity. At the same time, once we start fighting the Western allies, then our unity is going to be damned anyway. Ooh, they got 2 Guard divisions attacking us here. I think we'll be able to defend though. I'm not too worried about it. Are we? Yeah, we got 2 divisions, or 4 divisions rather, attacking here. I mean, suppose, technically speaking, I could give a bit of a support attack from here still. Give them the envelopment penalty that is going to assist quite a bit. Or help escort them to the bottom of the sea. I mean, in a way, yes. Now, one thing, or one of the reasons why I do want to capture China myself, rather than let the Allies take that, if I can do it, and it might be difficult, is that we can then finally get our basically unlimited amount of tungsten from there, which means that we don't need to buy, and that's going to give us a nice little bonuses, for a few things at least. Still need to expand our nickel mine as well, at least one, actually. Yeah, that is already underway, isn't it? Although, once we get more IC, then that might be a problem. Bit of a long autosave. Sure that it will be fine, it just needs some time. Like, we haven't necessarily made a massive advancing today, but we've certainly made some progress, and not to mention we destroyed at least 20 Soviet divisions by now, like fully destroyed today, so that's not bad. I mean, of course, they still have quite a few, but at the same time, they've run out of manpower, they've run out of the extra boost for reinforcing and the IC boost. They won't be able to get that until May again, so should be fine in that regard. Although I'm not, well, I don't actually know if they will get that in May. But like, they got a cooldown until then at least. Okay, come on, game. It's starting to get ridiculous. There we go. That completed a few more times before that, and probably would have been faster. Because that is usually how it goes, right? Right, so we've got some troops over here. How about... Put some there.